Everyone, it's Louis, the founder of XBorg, and today I'm really excited to show you how to participate in the XBG token sale on our own Launchpad. So the XBG token is the native utility token of the XBorg ecosystem, and we are offering a unique opportunity for our own community, the Prometheus NFT owners, to invest in our token sale. So we'll show you quickly how it works. First is you have to head over to launchpad.xborg.com. So this is the unique URL of the Launchpad, and there's actually no other URL. As a rule of thumb, in crypto, you have to make sure you go to the right URL. Always double check and make sure you're on the right website. Next is you can actually check directly the eligibility for the Launchpad. So on this video, we'll cover eligibility, the different processes like the KYC, and then we'll actually be fast forward to the token sale and check how to effectively commit to the round. So first is once you go on the website, you can connect your wallet. Here, my wallet is connected, and actually it tells me I'm not eligible. There are 3 eligibility criteria. One is you need to complete the KYC process on the Launchpad. Then you need to hold a Prometheus NFT. And the third, you need to hold USDC on the Ethereum network as an ERC20 token, which is a basic USDC that most people know. So here, it actually tells me I'm not eligible. Now, if we were to check on another wallet, which I know is eligible, we'll see how it looks. So here, I just switch wallets, and that tells me I'm eligible because I have a KYC process completed. I also own a Prometheus NFT, and I hold USDC on my wallet. But now we'll go back to the initial wallet and check, okay, how can I complete the KYC process, which is the first step in getting started. You first have to give us the Discord ID. So Discord ID can be found at the bottom left corner of your Discord application. You can just copy it and paste it here in this field. We are actually checking for the right format. So here, let's say you only have 3 numbers instead of 4. You could actually not go to the next step. So you really have to follow the proper format. Here as well, I've inputted a fake XBorg ID, but that still has the right format. So it's 32 characters, and it actually can be found at the bottom of your profile page on the XBorg application. So XBorg is our unique KYC partner. So for this sale, you actually need to have a XBorg application. If you do not have the XBorg application, you won't be able to participate in the sale. Next is you need to connect your wallet, which is already done on the website. And last step is the account binding step. So what you need to do is you need to link your wallet, which is most likely either a Coinbase wallet or MetaMask wallet, to your XBorg account. So one way in which you do it is you send 0.00111 Ether from your wallet back to your XBorg account. So what you need to do on this very step is you actually need to grab your deposit address from XBorg for the currency Ether, and then you simply need to add it here as sends. And on the balance, you just need to go 111. So it's a very tiny amount. Once you go on next, that will you will be able to confirm the transaction. And actually, when this is done, you can go ahead and copy the transaction ID. So here, I will just take a fake ID as an example. And then you can just simply submit the KYC process. Once you submit it, it will actually tell you that the process is in review. So it may take up to 24 hours to get the KYC process validated. And that's as far as it goes for the KYC process. Now, if we go back to the seed eligibility, well, I'm still not verified because my KYC is still pending, but Prometheus holder is also not verified. And actually, to grab an XBorg Prometheus NFT is actually very simple. The only thing you need to do is to actually go ahead and go on OpenSea or any other marketplaces and buy one of the XBorg NFTs. So here I'm not going to do this process, but essentially as you have an NFT of XBorg within your wallet, that will recognize it and that will tell you that you're effectively verified. So now we will look into the sale actually. So just before the sale goes live, you'll see this screen. So this screen tells you that the sale is coming soon. And actually at the time of recording this video, it's coming in about 13 days. But for the sake of this video, I will show you how it will look like exactly on the day of the sale, so you know exactly what are the steps to follow. So fast forward to the 16th of May, which is exactly when we open the Prometheus token sale on our Launchpad. This is how the screen will look like. So we see here first that it switched from coming soon to live, and actually doesn't tell you when it's opening, but when it's ending. So effectively here, the sale is live and you can effectively commit the funds if you're eligible. So how it looks like is you first see the total committed amount. So it tells you the percentage that is committed on the max cap available. And then what you see here is you see a counter that tells you that you can up your allocation if you want to. And you have this button that says commit funds. So if you see the screen and you see that there are boxes below, these are effectively prompts that tell you that something is missing. So here actually on this wallet, if I go to my seed eligibility, I'm not eligible. So accordingly, it makes sense that I can't take part in the sale because the seed eligibility tells you exactly whether you can take part in the sale or not. So what we see here is, we see exactly what's wrong. So we see that my wallet is not verified, so there is no KYC processes that were performed on my wallet. I also do not own a Prometheus NFT, and I'm not eligible for the current sale. So this is the state when you're actually not eligible. Now I will just switch wallets, and you'll see how the state looks like once I'm actually connected to an eligible wallet. So you just need to connect your wallet once again, and there we go. This is, if you're eligible, this is exactly the screen that you see when you first get on the actual page of the sale, which will be launchpad.xborg.com/project/xborg. So when you first get on the screen, you see that there is actually one warning, and that tells you that you need to agree to the terms and conditions. So before you go ahead, it's very important to go ahead and read the terms and conditions and understand what does mean to you as a contributor to the sale. So what you see here is as long as you have a warning, they will actually tell you you can't commit the funds. Here it says that you're not allowed to click. It also tells you how much you own as USDC on your wallet. So naturally here, if I check the terms and services, this actually turns validates. It gets validated, and so I can commit the funds. Now you have to understand that the number that you can commit depends on the number of NFTs that you hold. So if you hold one NFT of XBorg, you are only able to commit 3,000 USDC. If you hold two, it's going to be 6,000 USDC. And actually, one thing to note is you can't commit more than you have in your wallet. That makes sense, right? So if you see here that I own 264 USDC, well, actually I can't commit this because that would not make sense. I don't have 300 USDC. So the max I can commit on this wallet is actually 200 USDC. So what I can do here is I can just go ahead and click commit funds. That will open the MetaMask window, and what I can do is simply confirm. And now we're back to the screen, and we can check that the transaction has been picked up successfully. And what we see here is initially the allocation was 300 USDC, and now it's back to 500 USDC. And it also tells you the number of XBG tokens that you will receive, which is, well, for 500 USDC, which is 11,111. And you could actually also check thereafter your portfolio. So your portfolio is where you can validate that your transactions have been picked up by the system. And what you see here is I've actually tested 3 times those transactions. So one for 200 USDC, 100 USDC, which is why we saw 300 before, and now just 200 USDC. And you also see the time at which the transaction has been validated. So that's about it. That was a quick walkthrough of the Launchpads, how to get started, how to contribute, but also how do you see your contributions. So I hope you like it, and best of luck for the day of the sale.